I'm Agnes Fidler, representing this company, and at this point let me introduce you the managing director of Credinfo, Nándor Bensúr. He's the IT expert, and if you have any questions related to the IT part, please ask him. So now I'm going to give you a short overview on the system, the development, the history, the models of Credinfo. And after that, Nándor will make an interactive training on how to use Credinfo, so you will have a chance to try the modules in practice on your computer. So that will be for this afternoon. And I think by the end of the day, you will understand that this Credinfo system is a real good practice, not only in Hungary, but I think in the whole European level as well. So I will have 4 big topics today, and I think if we agree the first topic, the basic introduction of the system, will be kind of enough before lunch, and after lunch, if you get back fresh and ready, we can have a deeper discussion on the different modules and functions of the system. So the basic introduction of Credinfo. The company of the same name was founded in 2009, so it's quite recent, and the main fields of activity are developing and operating IT systems and management information service, MIS. The main clients of Credinfo Ltd. Are the non-profit microfinance foundations in Hungary, nearly all of them around more than 80%, and for-profit financial institutions as well. The members of the company are a private person and another company which has quite a long history in the field of software development. You see the company is quite recent, but the system, the Credinfo system, has a way longer history. The development of the system started in 2000. Based on the special needs of the microfinance institutions. As we mentioned in the earlier presentations, this sector was not very interesting for the commercial banks, and they needed their own solutions, even in the field of IT. So that's why we started the development of a system tailor-made to the requirements and needs of the microfinance institutions. And the core of the system was created in 2001, and a couple of years after, we created a central database for the network of the Hungarian microfinance institutions. And nowadays, the Credinfo Ltd. Has 27 contracted partners among 16 non-profit MFIs. You can see the 3 major target groups of the system. First of all, the clients, the enterprises, startups, SMEs, sole entrepreneurs, and MFIs. In the way between, we also have the credit advisors who collect loan applications and who work for enterprises. And the 4 levels of services. I don't know if you can read it, or maybe it's too small. First of all, we have online loan application. It's available for all of the 3 target groups. Financial analysis as well. Registered companies can create their own financial analysis, and it's very useful to check creditworthiness, for example. We have a company browser functions. It's like a partner search, product search, and companies, MFIs, can even create their short introduction by filling out a data sheet. And the extra function, extra model for MFIs is the online loan assessment. And I think it's very useful. It shortens significantly the period of the procedure of loan assessment. So that's one of the tools which proved the most effective in this system. As every internet-based application, we have a public portal. You can check it, you can visit it. It's www.credinfo.hu, but we also have the credinfo.eu domain. Though the English version is not very complete at the moment. So on the public portal, you can get general information on the loan products, on the activities of the registered MFIs. And so it's for the basic information. And after the registration, companies and credit advisors get access to the following services. They can browse the credit web shop. It's like any kind of web shop on the internet. It's selling loan products. And so they can choose their loan product fitting best their needs. And they can start a loan application online. We have the credit wizard, so-called credit wizard, which guides them through the procedure. And the system can check the creditworthiness. It can be done without the loan application. So it can be done just to try the financial and just to try the creditworthiness of a company. If they enter some basic data according to their balance sheet, the system can generate a financial analysis. So that it's very transparent, very easy to understand, and they can get a basic but very useful financial analysis on their performance. The main services for the registered microfinance institutions, they can create their own introduction page. So if they register and fill out a simple data sheet, their basic information, services, products appear on the public website. And they can they can put their loan products to the web shop, and they can manage the value appraisal and the loan assessment online. And plus, they get a full back office system. It's a client and credit recording system. Basic features of the system. Credinfo is not a package, not a CD that you can buy and install to your computer, and you have your IT guy in-house to fix it if problems arise. It's a very flexible system, and it's completely internet-based, online, and it has different models. So the clients of Credinfo system pay a very modest monthly lump sum, and for this lump sum they can get access to the system. It's constantly updated, constantly developed, so for this month's lump sum the clients get every development and every new update.
Sorry, may I ask, how much is this lump sum?
I can tell it right now, but we will have some slides at the end about the adaptation of Credinfo. So each microfinance institutions have their own requirements, have their own needs. For example, we have a client in Norway, and they do collective lending. So they wanted to have a module which is capable of managing collective lending. So we developed this model, and thus every client, every MFI has this menu when they enter in the Credinfo system. So it's very important to emphasize that each development is available for all of the clients. And we always find new methods for calculating interest, for example, fixed rate mortgage or special allowances on interests. And if we develop a new interest calculation method, it's available for all of the clients. So not for the ones who ordered it, but for everybody. So that's why we say that it's a very flexible system, it's constantly developed. So it's, we can even call it a knowledge platform of the MFIs. So we have 27 clients, and their practices, their knowledge appear on the website. So available for all of the network of the clients. And it's very important to emphasize that there are no special system requirements. Every model can run from a simple internet browser. Credinfo is not only on managing loan assessment and loan applications. We have developed other Credinfo tools as well. The most important is the training model. It's available on internet, but only in Hungarian so far. We have the web address, and we developed it for schools, for high schools, for example. And it's ideal for example, for a study contest, ideal for modeling an enterprise, to prepare case studies. So it's very, very useful for the students. And Tibor mentioned in his presentation that we have this European Code of Good Conduct, and they are preparing a social outreach recommendations for MFIs. And since the majority of our clients are non-profit organizations, foundations, and they have all set their mission, their target groups, for example, women, disadvantaged groups, startups, career starters, for example. It's very, very important to measure the social impact on these target groups. And since Credinfo is collecting all the information on the loans, on the credits, it's very reasonable to collect special information on the target groups of the MFIs. So the new tool of measuring social impact is under development. It's an introduction stage right now, but it will be like a questionnaire. Every new credit applicant has to fill out this basic questionnaire, and they fill it out year by year. So the system can generate comparative data, and I think it will be a basic tool, but a very useful tool to measure the social impact. I have already mentioned that companies can fill out data sheets on their activity, products, and it can be used for a kind of a business partner search. So this way the system can foster business cooperations, foster local economy. And another tool under development is the dashboard, and part of the management information system. And it can give an overall picture on the portfolio for the managers, but Nandor will tell you more about that later. So, summarizing of what I have said, Credinfo system is a tailor-made tool for the needs of the microfinance institutions. And regardless the country and the legal environment, it's very, very easily adaptable. And it's in line with the European recommendations for microfinance institutions on data protection and information flow. For example, in Hungary, the Credinfo system can ensure the daily data flow between the MFI and the Jeremy Fund Manager. And it's an effective tool to foster local economy, as I mentioned, through this partner search function. And it helps MFIs to get up-to-date information on their financial performance and social outreach. And it's also capable to show the strength and the impact of the microfinance sector in one specific country. Benefits for the MFI. Without major investment, they can get an up-to-date system containing all the practical tools and innovations of other MFIs. And after adapting the system, the MFI can deliver high-quality online services for the clients. and different models of the system can be installed independently. It's very important. As I mentioned, we have the online credit application and the online loan assessment as well. We have some clients who need only the online loan application because when it comes to loan assessment, they prefer the old-fashioned face-to-face meetings and using the paper, the hard copies of the loan applications, so they don't need this online electronic voting thing. But it's no problem. In this case, we install only the online loan application model. And as I mentioned, we have the microcredit wizard. It supports loan application. So MFIs get kind of complete loan applications. They need less amendment. Thus, the procedure of loan application gets faster. And the reports generated from the system are compatible with the accounting system of the MFI. So I think it's also very important. Benefits for the client. And they can submit loan applications without any limits, anytime, anywhere. They need only an internet access. It's completely user-friendly, easy to use. The system can even send SMSs. For example, SMSs to the client if they have a deadline or something, SMSs to the loan assessors if they should log in and vote and evaluate the loan application. We can also offer remote help. The remote help is the credit coordinator of the MFI. Company data sheets, I have already mentioned this. Free financial analysis independently of the loan application, whether the company does the loan application or not. It can generate financial analysis for itself free. Business partner search is pretty obvious, I think, and clients can access their credit accounts. It's a very, very basic need of the client. They can check anytime their credit account, the payment deadlines, for example. So basically that's about the system. After lunch we have, I will show you more details on the models. And after my presentation, during the interactive training, you can even try them. Some words on the international network. As I said, Credinfo is one of the leading microfinance portals in Europe. And so we have to be in line with the European regulations, recommendations. And that's why Credinfo is a member of the European Microfinance Network. Not only of the network, but we participate actively in the IT and Innovation Working Group by being a core member. By being a core member of this group. And we participate at the main EMM meetings, and we have regular contact with other MFIs within the network, so it's a very, very, very good and very intense knowledge exchange. We exchange best practices, we share good examples, and policy recommendations. We have already won some awards, recognitions on the European level. For example, in 2009, Credinfo system won the a special award for innovation and sustainability in microfinance. It's an award of the EMN and Giordano Della More Foundation. And in 2011, London, we won the Investment and Innovation in Microfinance Europe Award. And we've had several presentations at international events, just some photos on a conference in Luxembourg last year. And as I mentioned, we have an international reference. Credinfo Norway was launched in March this year, 2012. So you can see the Credinfo portal in Norway. And I'd like to tell that the system is completely translated to English, so it's easy to adapt to different linguistic environments. And yeah, and they already use it in Norway. I think that's more or less an introduction on the system. And if you agree, we can turn back to the other 3 topics after lunch, and maybe have a discussion after it. Or if you have questions, I'm happy to answer right now.